One. Oh, shoot. Oops. Oh, gosh. I probably should have done the bigger pan. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Smash those likes, if you would please. It's completely free. I'm making some spam for the girls for breakfast. And put it in a bowl so when they wake up, it's ready for them. Sorry I haven't been live. We had the great-grandma of the girls passed away, and so we made a trip to Massachusetts to visit family and be with family in these moments. Our trip went well. Be careful if you're driving in the highway. There's tons of accidents. We saw a truck got on fire. We saw another person that thought they could cut off a trucker and discovered he couldn't. He rear-ended the truck and his car went flying. Car parts everywhere. Don't worry, the driver's fine. But yeah, absolutely nuts. Just drive carefully if you're on the highways and stuff like that. Make sure you're not on your phone so you can pay attention for other drivers who don't know what they're doing. Because trust me, what we saw was not the first time. Every time we make a trip, we see that. Hi, Billy. How you doing? Billy, you don't have a wrench? Oh, I'm so sorry. There you go. There you go, buddy. There you go. Hi, Lee. Good morning. Good morning, Billy. I'm making spam. Yes, my mom gave me spam. I came back with spam. I know. I know. I came back and I still had eggs. My chickens laid eggs every day and they didn't eat every single egg like I thought they would. I counted 37 eggs. 37 eggs is what they gave me. But I did not eat those eggs. I know a lot of people would say, why? First of all, you've been gone. And then heat and all that can kind of damage and make the egg spoil. So I took the eggs. I didn't waste them. I took the eggs and I fed them with shells and all back to the chickens. Cracked them open and they ate. At least you got spam. Yeah. We were spoiled. My mama made eggs and spam every day. And I ate Spanish rice. I ate like 3 plates in a row. I also had pasteles. Pasteles is a Spanish traditional food and it's delicious. So I had pasteles. I was so happy that my mom had some for me. I was so happy. I have missed her cooking so much. There's nothing like traditional food. Traditional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry these. You can eat it like this. And I always say have some spam for you in your house. A hurricane, tornado hits. You can survive and eat this. I like mine toasted. But I have ate it in tornadoes, in hurricanes. We grew up in Puerto Rico. I grew up in Puerto Rico. So, you know, we get a lot of hurricanes, and I literally survived on that. is our staple, if you think about it, when it comes to disasters to have in your stock. You cannot be without it. I think I can fit one more. Oh, sort of. Look at that. Right there. And I'm just going to put a bowl upside down on it so they can see that they're Spam. I'm probably going to eat 2 pieces. It's a miracle Johnny didn't see the Spam in the cabinet. I think he even bought more Spam, to be honest. He did. Dharma, he spoiled them. Eggs and Spam every day for breakfast. Smash the likes if you have not. Thank you for being here. We're going to be doing some projects in the office. So that's really nice. I don't have no necklace on because I took all my jewelry off. So I feel naked without my necklaces. My cross necklace broke. The chain broke. So I need to put a new chain to it. I like to put the dog tags necklaces because honestly I can put it on and over my head. So I'm definitely, I know I have some in my jewelry box. So I'll go get some in a little bit. I think this one I made it a little bit too fat, but that's okay. It equals kind of 2 right there if you think about it. How is everybody doing? How was your day? How was your week? Fried Spam and eggs. Yeah. Yes. The ducks are already loose. They're already free ranging because when you're gone for a little bit, you want to make sure that you send your roosters or your chicken out so they can get rid of any ticks, fleas, fire ants that might have just decided to come back. Hi, Princess. How you doing? Good morning. You too. You have a wonderful day. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Well, I saved the piece that broke because I can make it into a bracelet. And the smaller the smaller necklace now, which I can't put it over my head like I like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that necklace for the kids. Because they got smaller necks, you know, and heads than me. And then, put some more in there. And then, I got another necklace. I got more necklaces that I can have from the jewelry box. So I can put my cross on and my other necklace on. I never go without wearing my cross. So, then Shawnee gifted me that before we got married. And it was his. I wear it all the time. All the time. You finally got some rain yesterday, right? It's been dry, so I've been told that there was no rain while I was gone, except for a little bit yesterday and today. So it rained yesterday quite a bit, and it rained this morning, I guess. Hey, the first thing I did was put my rain barrels out there. That's the first thing I did. Buckets out there. Tell you what. Ah! You scared me. Oh my God, you see me go, whoa. I don't know why I thought it was a spooky movie. My head automatically thought of a spooky movie. Food? Yeah, just wait a minute. I'm making you food. You want some eggs? Do you want some eggs?
Bam.
Bam. Whoa. And so,
pieces of Spam.
well, you're going to get 2 pieces of Spam because your sister's got to eat some too. Plus, I want some too. And, oh, your lamp is charged, by the way. Right? She's like, Spam. We came back eating Spam a lot. Want some? Have yourself some Kansas sausages. And then have yourself some Spam. All the time in your cabinets. All the time. A tornado hits, a hurricane hits. This is your food that will keep you well. You can eat it straight out of the can because I've done it. And it's good. Mmm. I like mine fried. No, dog, I have not dropped any Spam. My dog is over here like... And who would drop Spam? I mean, it's too delicious. So before we left, we actually found a embroidery machine shopping. I'm talking about before we left from here. So I need to discover how to use it. I need to learn how to use it. But it's missing one part. Fried bologna and scrambled egg sandwich. Ooh, nice.
Still.
Where's the please? My mom also sent me back with juice. Isn't that funny? She sent me back with juice. She sent me back with Spam. She sent me back with chips. I have bags of chips. Yeah. But I love that. I had shaved ice cream. My mom, which is Limbers. You guys call it shaved ice cream. Or whatever. So, like, you know, the lemon ones. What?
Can I have a double?
I don't have a double.
I said, can I have a mini towel?
What?
A mini kitchen towel.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I don't have adobo. Like, I should have taken my mom's adobo. Like, she has a bunch of bottles I should have just grabbed. I told her, but I kind of forgot. It's my fault in reality. Easy to replace parts. Yes. I'm hoping that maybe if I go shopping again, Lee, I find the part in the store. Oh, biscuit. Oh, yeah. Oh, she heard it. She's like, hey, you want to drop some of that? No, I ain't dropping nothing, biscuit. I haven't dropped any biscuit. Sorry. I know. I mean, so mean. You haven't dropped an egg or nothing for me. I'm going to put that there. Leave that there. Want to lower our heat. You want some eggs?
No.
No, I didn't think so. So I'm going to put this. Do not grab any more. This is for your sisters. Understood? And I'm going to put... Ta-da! And I'm going to put it towards the back because you never know. You never know. So put it towards the back. And there's biscuits on the counter. Plates right there. Put 2 extra forks right on the counter as well. Leave that on the stove. Do not grab any more Spam. You want a snack? No? And there you go. I gotta rinse your medicine.
Are there goldfishes yet?
No. Yes, there is goldfish. Yes, there is goldfish. She even sent us with goldfish back.
The goldfish cookies?
Look at that.
The goldfish
All right.
cookies.
The goldfish cookies. No. I think no goldfish cookies, honey. Which one do you want? You want one of these? Okay. I go get your medicine. And then I'm just going to go to the office and start doing my projects and seeing if I can find how much the part for that machine costs. Because you do want to see how much it is, right? She's wise. Nose is good. Yeah. Yep. I wonder if my mom spoiled them while we were sleeping or anything like that. But I don't think she wanted. Okay, she wanted to. To be honest, my mom did want to spoil the dogs, but my dogs are allergic to grain. They're allergic to wheat, so you can't go feeding them just anything, you know. Plus, they can't have human food because they get sick. So, and they have very bad allergies. Drink your medicine. Medicine. So, put this in your room. I'm not hurting her. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Biscuit is loud. Oh my God, that dog can bark. So I was on the phone with Lee, and I was telling him, I'm like, I came back thinking, I'm like, you know those vintage pens that we found in our sewing box? Well, I had the plastic ones there, not like this, but the cheaper ones. And I thought while I was gone, yes, I was crafting and being nifty while I was, yes, I know. When am I not nifty and crafty? I don't know. So I thought, okay, I'm going to show you. I thought, all right, these ones are just plastic. I thought I really want the vintage ones. I can take the inside of this and put it on here. Yes, I did. I took the inside of it. And yes, I got to go on eBay, Lee, and search. So I thought, and I put the part there. And so this already works. Oh, not this one. Oh, no. Is that one dead? It might be already dead. No, it's not. Okay. So I got to put another spring on this one. It's not going to go up and down, but that's fine because now I have two working pens that are vintage. And I'm going to put them in my vintage glass. Do that. So now we got to work on this one. And this one is from a place called Brothers. Blurling. I don't know how to say that. Hi, Miss Needle. And these other two come from other places here, also in Lawrenceburg. Clem New Deal Supply Co. This other one is from Ron Ryan and Nashville Beauty Barber Supply. Now we're going to work on this one. And I don't know if I have another pen to honestly get the inside of it. But I want to show you the difference. So I threw the other one away. I threw the other one, I think, away. I did. I threw it away. So, while, let's see. Yes, I did. I don't have it. So, while the new pins come, I am giving the pens, the old vintage pens that I have in the sewing machine, a new ink thing. But I am going to show you the difference. So, you know the new things that come inside the pens? I don't even know where I put it. They're white and plastic. They used to come in brass. This is actually brass. So they're actually metal. And then they had this thing in it. They had the spring is even brass, okay? Even the spring. And no, I did not throw them away. They're in here. They're in here. I'm saving them. So, yeah. But we're going to replace these with the ones that work, because as you can tell, they're vintage, they're old, they don't have ink. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself another old pen. Let me see. This one has ink too, but I don't know how much ink this one has. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go get myself another pen. That's what I'm going to do. I really wanted to use these pens. Keeping fingers crossed. You don't fit? No? Well, mine do. Mine do. And if not, I tend to like cut them into fit. I make them fit. You know, let's see. This one is... Really? Who gave me that one? I don't know. Let's see. I know I have to have a pen somewhere. This is mine. I know I have to have a pen in here somewhere. So, I'm looking. That's markers. That's markers. And Mama Connie, see? The containers you gave me, I actually use them for the pens and all that to organize the kids' stuff. This is mine. I'm looking for one pen to exchange the thing with, and I don't know if I find it or not. This one is broken. I'm going to probably take the inside of that one. Let's see. So if I don't like the outer case, I put it into recycle. That's what I do. I guess I don't have no more pens. I'm going to have to buy some pens. But that's okay. We're going to actually take the inside of this one. It's broken in the top and stuff. So we're just going to use and make it and put it on the vintage pen instead. That is true. That is true. Alright, so this one is broken. So I don't know what kind of inside this is. Oh, beautiful. So this can go into scrap and be scrapped because it's metal. Where's my vintage pen? It's right here. And then we're going to put the spring right here. Let's not forget the little plastic thing it comes with. And then it is so easy. If you like the outer shell of it, this one sticks a little bit out. It's fine. If you want to, what you can do is cut a little bit of the top. Not where the ink is, just where the plastic thing is. So what I'm going to do, well, that flicks somewhere. And we're going to put that in there. It still sticks a little bit, but not too much. Now I have vintage working pens once more in my vintage. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I knocked you all down. You see that? I knocked you all down. I knocked you into my stuff that is right here. So now I have the vintage pens right into my vintage jar. There you go. Not bad. Awesome. Very nice. So I'm going to put this one in here. This is going to go into the scrap. Because as I said, this one is metal. It's not vintage. This one's not vintage. But I don't want to keep this one. And I do like keeping these little plastic things that go in the pens because you can fix another pen with it. So this can go into a scrap and be fixed once more. These ones are supposed to be in my desk to begin with. These other ones, and this can go. Does this one work? This one does work as well. Okay. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Knuckles, in case you do watch this later, I did get Mrs. Knuckles' package. Please let her know I said a huge thank you. And let me know if you want me to do a mail call for that or if you don't want me to do a mail call for it. I'm not sure. I'm going to do the video, but I want to know from you if you want me to or if you don't want me to. I'm not sure. I've been wanting to sort those out. I'm excited to just have those be working again because they were in this box and now they're being used again. Yes, Mrs. Knuckles, yes. She sent me a package. Yes. I said Mrs. I said Mrs. Knuckles. Yeah, I didn't say Miss. I said Mrs. Knuckles. There was an S in there. Yeah. Yep. So I want to thank you, everybody, because oh, I was like, I said Mrs. I brought back something extremely fun and exciting. You know how I make the joke in my lives about if you find the genie bottle, we can share the genie. You have them half the time, I have them the other half the time. Well, I brought back something, and I wanted to show you guys what I brought back. Are you ready to see what it is? Are you ready to see what it is? Give me a thumbs up if you do. And smash those like if you have not. You ready to see what it is? Yes? Okay. It was at my brother's house. And they gifted it to me because I love it. I love these bottles, these lamps. And honestly, I've been looking for one. I forgot my coffee somewhere. But sadly, I looked and there's nobody home. The genie's not there. So, but it's pretty cool. So it turns out this lamp, this genie lamp, is an incense. You put incense in here and the smoke comes through here. I had no idea. I think this is pretty cool. And I actually do incense. So I love it. I feel really blessed to have this. You know. So yeah. You have one of those in Dubai? Yes, I love this. I had no idea that these, you put the incense in it. I had no clue. This is absolutely wonderful. It opens up. This unscrews right here. I don't know why it unscrews, but it does unscrew. And you can open the thing. It has a chain with it. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It has the gems and everything. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel really blessed to have this. Thank you, Luisito. I love you. Thank you, Rosa, for the present. I love it. It's in my desk in my office with my vintage bottles and flowers as well. And I'm definitely going to put some incense in it to have the smoke coming out of it. Maybe you have to sing to reveal. You know the old TV show. Oh my. You know, that was my obsession growing up. I was there all the time and I never missed an episode. They used an old whiskey bottle, super old, painted them with different shapes to make the one you got. Oh my God. I loved it as a child. Yeah, this one is made out of metal. It's actually metal. And it's really fun because I had to do some research on it. And I had no idea that you put incense in it and then the smoke comes out of here. That's pretty cool. Look at all the details. It goes even on the bottom. And then it has the gems on top. Absolutely gorgeous. It's at my desk. I always wanted one. And I was like, hey, where'd you got that? Where'd you bought that? Turns out he found it. I was like, oh, you didn't buy one. you didn't buy it, so I can't have one because you didn't buy it. So they gifted it to me. They're like, we don't. If you want it, you can have it. I was like, yeah. I was like a little kid. You still got some episode. They still got some episode on YouTube. Yeah, I watched. I still confess that I do watch this still. I do. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I got it in Massachusetts. We just came from the wake and funeral of the girl's great grandma that passed away on Easter weekend. So this was at my brother's house in Massachusetts. So that's where I got it. He found it. He found this. So he didn't buy it. He found it. Just abandoned. So, yay! I'm excited to have it. If you can tell, my voice came back a little wrenchy. Because the air from there to here is very different. So, yeah, my voice is like, it's like, yeah. I do got some mail to do. I will do a video of it. So, Grumpy, if you watch this later, I did not forget. Thank you so much. I got your mail. I'll be doing a mail call for it. Hi, Teeny. How you doing? Good morning. Yes, I actually had elderberry already. That's the first thing I went to drink yesterday and today was elderberry. I still got to do the garlic, but my elderberry has ginger and it has cinnamon and or I even added some orange in it. So yes, I do that. I do chew on garlic when you feel icky. I call it icky. So yeah, I'll be doing that. It's a change of weather. It's like all our throats and noses and all that was like, ugh. Because the air is very different. So when I say that, I mean like they have more construction buildings. They have more high-rise buildings. So honestly, there's more contamination like in the air. So your throat like shuts and your nose. Here, yes, we got some, but they're not everywhere. So you have more cleaner air. So yeah, I'll be doing that later. But I did drink elderberry. And I even drink some medicine for other medicine as well. When I go back to the kitchen, I'm actually going to get my coffee. I'm actually going to get more and drink more elderberry, because of my throat. So see, before I left, I made elderberry. See? So that's what I did before I left. I left my coffee right here, so I'm going to grab my coffee. And I'm going to grab this plate and put it in the sink that Penny just left there. The chickens did well. They're all well and safe. They were excited to see us. We arrived yesterday. The day before yesterday. No, we arrived yesterday. Wasn't it yesterday, Lee? Yeah, yesterday, 5 a.m. And then, yesterday. And then we slept. We took the dogs out, and then we slept. And my rooster at 5 a.m., Mr. Red the Crusader, was all excited to see us back that he could not stop singing at 5 a.m. So I went out for like an hour of my rooster being happy that we're back. My baby chicks are almost fully grown. My Cornish cross, I'm going to say they're at 3-pounder, maybe. So they're huge already. I'm going to take this and I'm going to just show you. I got to take them out so the container is a bit dirty, but they're this big. They're really big. So they're bigger than the container itself if you think about it. And then when it comes to the goldies, I gotta clean their water because they already put wood chips in it. My goldies are this big, so they're quite big. I gotta shut that out. Pretty soon they'll be tripling their size, and they'll be going permanently outside. During the daytime, yesterday, yes. See the confusion? because you're tired, and I didn't sleep all the way from here to there, and from there to here I didn't sleep. Because you want to keep the person who's driving, which is my husband Johnny's Corner, awake, and you want to also watch for other drivers. Trust me, the amount of trucks that we saw swerving because they're tired and sleepy was unbelievable. We're like, yeah, we're gonna move away from this person because they're swerving all over the street. Yeah, we're just gonna move. Tell you what, I don't know if anybody else. I know that some people don't even see it. Final Destination. Yeah, we saw Final Destination on the highway so many times. We're like, eee! The amount of people that are on their phone as they're driving and swerving around, it is nerve-wracking. Because you know your life is like this. So you have to pay attention not only to yourself, but to other drivers. Hi, Aqua, how you doing? Hi, Mrs. Aqua, how you doing? Good morning, nice to see you. It was nuts. It was nuts. I saw a truck on fire. Don't worry, the driver's fine. The driver was by the side of a tree on his phone. I think he was calling 911 because he was already on his phone and he was getting assistance from people. The whole front end was on fire. Then I saw a guy cut off, as I said, cut off another truck and hit the back of the truck. The cop saw the whole thing, so the cop told the guy, "You don't need to lie to me. I saw the whole thing. I was parked right here." And the guy goes, don't lie to cops, people. They already seen you. Don't lie to cops. That's bad. Yeah, we saw a lot of accidents. There's car parts everywhere. We were just lucky that we didn't get no accident, and we kept our eyes looking to make sure, because you want to stay away from the trucks. You want to make sure if you see a vehicle swerving a little bit, you keep an eye on it in case it's an accident, but you want to make sure they don't also crash into you. Yes. Yeah. We came back and we took the dogs out, and then we went back to sleep. We went to sleep finally. So it's a miracle I woke up at 6 a.m. still. No, I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning. It's a miracle. Miracle. Before that, I woke up before that as well. But I prepared the coffee machine for Johnny because he's back to work today. So he only got a few hours of sleep. And then went back to laying down. I gotta let the chickens out. I don't know if it's gonna rain today. Let's see the weather for today. That's a good question. But basically, I'm gonna let the chickens out in a little bit. I can't even see the weather. Why? Forecast. Hopefully, the day gets better. Okay, good. It's not going to rain, so we're going to let the chickens out for a little bit. I am going to bring Sadie back in, is what I'm thinking. And then let the chickens out is what I'm going to do. And as I said, the ducks are already free-ranging because they're on a tick mission, fire ant mission. I do recommend if you have a lot of ticks and fleas or whatever in your yard. So there's 2 things you can do. Well, 3. You can either get chickens. But if you don't want chickens, don't get chickens. You can get ducks. Let them free range. The grass and ticks and fire ants are their food. And then if not, you know who goes to town eating ticks? Guineas. Guineas. So get yourself some guineas and you will not see a tick. Because that's what they love looking for. They are addicted to finding it. So you won't have fire ants. You won't have ticks. I immediately let the ducks out. And guess what? Our mulberries are back. If any asparagus is up. Oh my God, you know what I need to do, Aqua? I need to grow some asparagus. I do. I need to buy some seedlings and I need to grow some because they grow back every year. They grow back every year. So listen, we go through asparagus a lot. And the prices have gone up, asparagus, so might as well grow our own, you know? I'm gonna show you something funny. I have a short for it, but if you haven't watched the short, I'm just gonna show you. Ready? Wait a minute. Okay. So I got this back. Mom, I was dreaming that I was finding it. And now that I think back, that was a premonition that I was gonna get it back, which is a gift that my family has. All the females, very few men in the family have it, but the females, we all have the gift. And I kept dreaming of this, and I kept seeing it, and I was thinking, yeah, but that's impossible. I was thinking to myself, hi Frills, how you doing? I was thinking that I wasn't gonna find it because it had been lost, and who knows who had it and who knows where it was. Well, guess what? My mom yesterday, before we left, hands me it. Yes, she hands me it. I nearly lost it. I had no words. I was just holding it, going nothing. You ready? So, okay, this was done by a street artist in New York City. John? You mean Johnny? Nobody calls him John. His name is Johnny. Nobody calls him really John. We did this in the honeymoon, but I know what you meant. With this honeymoon, we had an artist, and of course, he was charging about $40, which I think it was expensive, and then another $4. I think it was $4 for the frame, $4 or $8 for the frame, which is cardboard. And he does the painting on paper, thick paper or whatever. No, I think it was thin paper, to be honest. Yes, thin paper. And then he frames it in cardboard. But Johnny's at work today. He's okay. He's tired and drained. But yeah, we did this in the honeymoon. And this is supposed to be me. That's supposed to be Johnny. I know. Listen, the most funny part is not... Just watch the details. That's supposed to be me. Just tell Gucci... I don't know where Gucci's at because I don't have no Gucci. I have never owned and will never own a Gucci. I don't have the money for it. Even if I did, I wouldn't. But hey, Gucci, you owe me a Gucci. Gucci, you owe me a Gucci. Where is it? I guess I've been promoting you all my life. He made me shopping. And then in my other hand, he puts a Gucci besides this and that. Which, actually, I used to like those dresses, to be honest. This is supposed to be Johnny. This is the city of New York City in the back. And then we're shopping. We're in love because we just got married. And then here's the date of our honeymoon, which is October 17, 2010, New York City. And then his signature is in the bottom. I need to frame this in a nicer frame and just put it on the inside. I think I might have a frame. I am not sure. But I was dreaming of this, and I was like, I woke up saying, wait a minute. Well, how am I going to get that back? Where is it at? And my mind kept going towards the drawing, and I just like wondering where it was at that point. Like, where was it in the world? Who has it? And what were they doing with it? and so I never had any hope that I was gonna get that back at all. And just before we left, I just kept dreaming of this dream. And look for purple passion seeds. Purple passion. For the asparagus? Purple passion. I never heard of that. I'll look for that. Thank you, Aqua. Purple passion seeds. Oops. And then when she handed it to me, I was speechless. So what is that? What is that? What is it? What is that for? Is that passion fruit? Is that passion fruit, Aqua? Oh my Lord. You have no idea. Wait a minute, there's two different things. Passion fruit, asparagus seeds. But then it has the passion fruit on top. Does it give you both? Does it give you both? The inner child in me went child mode. You see them eyes? I am definitely going to get some. Thank you so much. Wow, they're purple. They're purple. Yeah. I didn't know those purple asparagus. Are you serious? There's purple asparagus? But it also showed me that. So I got excited. Purple asparagus? What? That is absolutely amazing. It's okay. We understood what you're saying. You used to say mine. Mine, when I go to Spanish and English, my Google and Siri fixes it and switches it back to English. It doesn't like me speaking Spanish, and it doesn't like me typing in Spanish at all. So my phone sometimes writes errors that make me laugh so big because I'm like, no. Always read your message always before sending as well. You will be surprised which one word changes for another word and then it's really bad. I did that a couple times. It's crazy. Oh, I bet. I am definitely, thank you. I am definitely going to do that. I'm actually going to write that. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to send it to myself as a message so I don't forget to look for it. I don't know if somebody else does that, but I found it to be the most easiest way for you to remember something. Write it down, send it to yourself as a message. And then you don't need a notebook. You can just go to your messages and retrieve the word or whatever you're trying to save. Or if not, take a photo of the item and you can look for it by the photo. It's the most easiest way to do it. Absolutely amazing. The Jeep wrap, I think Johnny's going to have to change that for a couple weeks after. I'm not sure. I'll let everybody know. But if we get that Jeep wrapped, we'll let you know. Because remember, that is an expense. So, but we are still doing the Jeep wrap. It's just not going to be, I don't think right now. Because of everything, you know, when you travel, things cost and everything. So, but we start doing it. I still got to look for the other thing that I have. And I don't know where I put it. I put it somewhere. But yeah. Oh, I went shopping. I should have gone shopping in Massachusetts. I wasn't thinking. I probably would have found some more belts. I found this shop in here before I left, and this is a vintage belt buckle. It's in details with gold and silver, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know exactly what the thing was, If anybody knows more of this, I think it's for the thinner ones, you know. So that's pretty cool. I still have to do research on it, but I kind of know what this is. It's a belt buckle, but I know sort of what it is like. But I think this is pretty cool. It still has the original screw, flathead screw and stuff in there, welded in there. And I found this. I paid $1 for this, and I love it because I honestly wear belt buckles. I have an obsession with belt buckles and vintage stuff. So I was lucky that I was able to get that before somebody else got that. I should have went and bought some in Massachusetts because I bet you they have a lot. And I did buy one a few years back. I forgot where it is that I put it. I think it's in the closet. But I have a vintage belt buckle. I'll do a short of it. And show you. I have a vintage belt buckle. The guy that sold it to me is no longer with us, and he sold it to me, and I plan on using it. Yeah, I don't have it here. I'll make a short and show you. Honestly, I'll make a short and show you. But it's unfortunately the other one that I have, I lost the screw to it. It's not in here either. And because it's vintage and it's like the flat ones, you can't have a replacement for that because it's so old. And at the time, that's all I could buy from him, but he's no longer with us, if you know what I mean. So he had very rare vintage buckles. Gosh, I wish I would have been able to buy more. So I love when I find these, you know. And so I'm gonna be basically fixing this and wearing it. I hope that I find more because I love vintage items and I love taking care of them and restoring them. What's coming to our channel? Restorations, tons of sewing projects, prospecting as well. We're gonna start doing the pay dirt bags, panning it either on a live or on a video. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna tag the channels as well. Even though I already did mail calls for them, these are pay dirt bags, and I wanna show off their pay dirt bags. And if you're interested in doing business with them, you message them directly and buy their pay dirt bags from them. I don't sell pay dirt bags, but I will pin them and I will do a shout out for them channels. An extra short shout out for them. So I have GP, I have GP, and I have a few other channels that I have. So I'll be definitely doing those bags. I don't have PAs, but I'm gonna buy another bag from PA. I'm gonna message him sometime and see if I can get another one. I have one from let's see. I have one from Trouble One as well. And I have one from Wrench as well. So I don't know. I think I'm forgetting one person. So I have quite a few. I have like 3 or 4 bags that I'm going to pan out. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing it on a live or in a video. And tagging in channels. And then you get to see what the bags come with and stuff like that. I truly recommend all those channels. They're amazing. I don't have a sluice. I gotta buy a sluice, but I think I'm gonna just do it in the pan, in the panning pan. So, and then just do it the old-fashioned way. You know, after all, I love the old ways, so I think I'm gonna do it original, do the old way, and then later on I'll get a sluice. For now, I'm just gonna do it that way. So we're gonna have panning. We're going to have sewing. We're going to have restorations. We're going to have a lot of chicken projects as well. We're gonna start building as well, fixing the chicken run. It's gonna get a makeover. We're gonna do that this year as well. Um, Metal detecting, magnet fishing. We have a lot of plans this year. We're gonna have tons of crafts in this year. Welcome back, Lee. So be stay tuned for that. If you notice, my table is not right behind me. So it is currently back there. One of my daughters wanted their desk in their room, so it's in their room. This is still their study area. So I will be, let me take my hand off. There you go. It makes the camera blur. So we're actually gonna, she still studies here. So that's still their study area. But we now push our table from here all the way over there. We're still decorating. That's our new sewing machine, embroidery and sewing that we picked up at the shop. So we'll be doing that. We're gonna decorate this with hats. We still gotta work on this wall right here, which we'll be doing this year. And as I said, tons of projects coming up. This one, yes, it is really nice. I paid $1 and it's a vintage one. It still has the vintage screw in there as well. Yes. And so but I wish I would have picked up some at Massachusetts, but I think that I would have been able to find a lot. It's okay. We're gonna make another trip, possibly June or July or maybe August. I'm not sure. On the next vacation the girls have from school, in the future here this year, we're gonna go back again. And we possibly can magnet fish. We didn't do no magnet fishing. But I did bring back a lot of videos, a lot of shorts that I'll be dropping through the time. And so stay tuned for that. I did drop a lot of shorts. But I next time will go shopping for belts. But this one is from here, from Tennessee. And then it's just really gorgeous. Unbelievable. And as I said, I did pick this one up that my brother had in his house. His wife and him gifted me the genie bottle. Unfortunately, there was no genie in there. Turns out this is an incense burner thing. But this is pretty cool. I guess people put incense in here. But this is pretty cool. We're still looking for the genie. Listen, genie, I now got your bottle. You know, if somebody out there finds some, we can still share the genie, right? All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day. I'm actually gonna go to finish my coffee because I have not finished my coffee. Thank you so much for being in my live. Thank you so much for watching my videos and my shorts and supporting my channel. I'm gonna do some catching up on shorts and videos. I had no signal in Massachusetts, so I couldn't actually play nobody's videos or shorts. And I'm sorry about that. So I did my very best with trying to catch up, but I couldn't fully catch up at all. So I'm going to do some channel catching up. Go watch your shorts and videos. And make sure if you watch everybody, make sure you go hit those likes when you go to a channel. That's the first thing you should do, is hit the like. And if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to those channels. Make sure you check out everybody who I did mail calls for. And we have 2 upcoming videos. One is for Monday at 2 p.m. And the next one is for the next following Monday, 2 p.m. Shorts dropping daily at 1 p.m. Central Time, with extra shorts dropping random. So have a good day. Love you all. Remember, keep it positive. Keep it bright. And remember, you're loved. And if you can encourage somebody to smile today, do so. Bye, everybody. Take care.